Good day, everybody. I'm going to be presenting on the village of Skokie and its Jewish community. We're going to start off with some quick facts about the village of Skokie. The village of Skokie was founded in the year 1888 by German immigrants. After World War II, many Jewish people moved to the town in light of the Holocaust that occurred in Europe in World War II. At one point, the population of Jewish residents was 58% in the 1960s. It was the most that has ever immigrated to a certain village. And now, currently, the population of Jewish residents that do reside in Skokie is 28%. Skokie is home to the Illinois Holocaust Museum. Pictured above is the image of the Illinois Holocaust Museum. As you can see, it was built in 2009, so it is about 12 years old. It was designed by an architect from Chicago named Stanley Tigerman. The building is actually very interestingly designed because you start out in the left area of the building where you enter. That's the entrance, and it's dark, it's black, it's very grueling. And as you go through the museum, you tend to go towards the right side of the building, which is depicted as a white light building, where it shows a lot of displays on courage of the residents that lived in Europe, specifically Jewish residents who survived the Holocaust. And there's stories about people that had to take Jewish people into hiding, and about people that saved and risked their lives for other people in Europe. So it kind of goes from the dark end to the light end. It does teach children a lot about the Holocaust. It offers tours. Field trips are there daily. They specifically hold field trips for grades 7th to 12th. They're permitted for the field trips. They can go through a tour of the whole building. They have an option to go on virtual field trips as well if they do not want to go on site. This museum was rightfully placed in the town of Skokie, considering a lot of Holocaust survivors did move to the town in the 1960s. The museum was helped design too, and input was made by certain Holocaust survivors on how they wanted the museum to be depicted for people to see what it was like living back then during such a tragic time. The museum does provide a lot of presentations for all ages, and it does help young students learn and identify tragedy, but also how we come out of that and how strength is built and resilience is taught. It does help people realize that there's more to life, that it is important to help others. And when there is tragedy, it is important to see the good as well. As I headed to Dempster, which is a main street in Skokie, I did stop at a famous Jewish deli. It's called Kaufman's, and it was opened in the 1960s by a family of Holocaust survivors. It is the oldest Jewish deli in the Chicagoland area. It is rich in heritage. The deli workers, actually, a few of them came from Israel. I was talking with them, and they're very knowledgeable about items that they offer. They explain the kosher process and how to prepare kosher meals for residents or whoever would like to prepare a kosher meal if they've never done it. There's specific ways to perform kosher meals. Also on Dempster, right down the street from the deli, is a building called the Lubavitch Chabad. It is a building in Skokie that offers resources to new Jewish residents that come into Skokie. You also do not have to be new because they do provide classes and they do have schools as well. But it is a place where new Jewish residents can come and, seek the help that they need to be successful in the town. It helps people find classes. It includes all ages. So there's Hebrew school, there's camps, there's classes for women and teenagers, and other programs for families. There is an on-site Jewish school, and it does help. It's a private school, so it teaches young Jewish students about their background and their faith, and it does prepare them for their bar and bat mitzvahs when they turn of age, usually about 12 to 13. It's a great resource. It's open 24 hours, and there is always someone you can talk to if you're ever needing information or resources about certain things in town. Right down the street, as you go east, you can find a local congregation. It's called the Congregation or Torah. It's one of the oldest Orthodox synagogues in the Midwest. And the congregation celebrates all the members within the community, and they're open to anyone that would like to join. They host many activities and events with a focus on values, the Jewish values and the faith. They do offer a Shaharet prayer, which is held daily, Monday through Sunday at 6:30 and 8 a.m. And they do offer classes as well for all ages. And they do help prepare young students for bar mitzvahs and bat mitzvahs within the community. They are open typically until 9 p.m., but they do offer services in the morning, and you can come and pray, and you can talk. There is a rabbi on staff who you can come and talk to also get resources and information as well. As I traveled throughout Skokie, I've been on this earth 35 years and I've never been there. What I liked about it is that it has a lot of businesses and it has a lot of values. Not only is it home to many Jewish residents, but there are also Christians and there's other faiths that practice there. And there's a lot of different establishments around the town, a lot of places of worship, and they're very open to all types of faiths and values. The town is located very close to the lake, not far, so you have access to the water. They do value education. There is a school located just west of Skokie called Niles High School, and that is where a lot of the residents will send their high school age students. They have a Catholic school in the suburb as well as many Hebrew schools. So it's a town with a plethora of institutions to educate and to focus on values and the importance of education. These are my resources that I use to look up all my information. I really enjoyed visiting the town of Skokie, and I learned a lot about the Jewish faith that I've never really known before.